Mount of the Saturn and its meaning. The Mount of Saturn is found at the base of the second finger. Its chief characteristics are love of solitude, prudence, quiet determination, the study of serious, sombre things, the belief in fatalism, and in the ultimate destiny of all things. A complete absence of this mount indicates a more or less frivolous way of looking at life, while an exaggeration of it denotes an exaggeration of all the qualities it represents. The amount of Saturn may be considered positive when the subject is found to be born between the following dates: December 21st and January 20th, and during the subsequent 7 days, while this period is fading out and being overlapped by the period following. People born in these dates have strong will force and mentality, but they usually feel exceptionally lonely and isolated in going through life. If at all inclined to be very religious, they generally go to extremes and become fanatical in any church they may adopt. They are very much children of fate and circumstances, over which they appear to have no control and seem to make or mar their careers independently of their strong will. In characters, they are usually remarkable for the independence of thought and action. They also detest being under the restraint of others. For kindness and sympathy, they will do almost anything, but they usually feel so isolated that they scarcely believe in the affections that may be offered. They have strange ideas of love and duty, and for this reason they are usually called somewhat peculiar by those few who attempt to penetrate their isolation. They also have a deeply devotional nature, even when appearing not to be religious, and they make every effort to do good, especially to the masses, even when there may be no likelihood of their getting recognition or reward for their efforts. Such people, as a rule, feel the responsibilities of the life too heavily and, in consequence, often become despondent and gloomy or retire into their own shell. Mysticism and occultism of all kinds appeal very strongly to their inner nature, but here again they are also inclined to go to extremes. They almost worship clever, intellectual people and are deep thinkers in all matters that interest them, but they cannot brook interference in their views from others. They are often found holding positions of great responsibility, but in all matters fatalism seems to play a strong role in their life. They seem chosen to be the instrument or mouthpiece of destiny, often hurling thousands to destruction in what they believe is their duty. If called upon to make a sacrifice of their own flesh and kin, they will be the first to plunge the knife into the heart of their dearest. Nearly all people born in this period are strange, strong characters, equally feared, loved, and hated. The chief tendencies towards illness with person born in this period are towards rheumatism, gout, pains, and swellings in the feet and legs, also the accidents to the feet, knees, and limbs, trouble with the liver and kidneys, ruptures and disease of the teeth and ears.